The Walking Living Lego Brick, Season 10, Episode 54, The Kingdom.
Aaron, just calm down. He's just a guard. Trex, it's okay. Let them through. Aaron, but they might have weapons, and they're a large group. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Let them in. What if they're dangerous? Man, these people have women and children. They have 2 pregnant people. Do you think that they would risk their lives? Okay. Open the gates. Oh, yeah. Oh, gates. Yeah. Alright. Sorry about Trex. He's the main guard of the place. Alright. Welcome to inside the walls of the kingdom. Wow. This changes everything. Welcome, guys. I know you're all excited, and we're gonna give you a tour of this place so you can check it out and see if you actually want to stay here or not. That'll be great. Yeah. Aaron, welcome back. Yeah, man, welcome back. So you brought a lot of new people. Yes, I want you to meet this group. I found them on my way back home. They said that they might want to stay here, but they want to first get a feel of this place and then decide. Smart. And a good idea. Not just immediately jumping into something and immediately deciding to stay here. Besides, you know we like to meet the new people first. Yeah. Who is this? Oh, Rick, this is our leader, Ezekiel, and then the dude in the knight armor, that's Jerry. Nice to meet you. Yes, I'm the leader of the kingdom. Jerry over here is my second in command. She keeps in charge of a lot of other stuff. Who are you? Rick. Just Rick. This is my group. Nice to meet you, Rick. Now, who are you the leader? Well, kind of. We used to have a committee, but now it's just me and the Tyrese, the dude in the cap and with one eye. We're the ones mostly in charge. Although there are a few people here who are still alive from our council, but they've kind of chosen us to lead for now since we've been on the road. On the road? I assume by that you mean you have not been on the road all the time. No, we had a place, but it's kind of a long story. I'd love to hear about it. Now, I know you're skeptical about this place. I can understand. A place like this, there has to be some things that goes on here to keep this around. And I will admit, there are things we do here that have been able to keep us going for so long that aren't the best. Namely, not letting people in. There's been people who we've not let it in, and we know that those people are dead because of us. I don't want the same to happen to your people. I could tell you have a lot of people, and from what I could tell, 2 of your people are pregnant. I could not live with myself if I sent 2 pregnant women back out there, along with several children. So you will not have to worry. I hope you will not have to worry about me kicking you out. The only way you will leave this place for me to make you leave is if you do something to our community that is bad, or under your own volition you leave. I want to make that clear. All understood, Ezekiel. We won't try to do anything that's bad. Good. Jerry will show you around. Although he won't show you the full place. Just this area. The front entrance is where we keep the new people at the beginning. We can decide whether or not we want you to go live on the other half of the zoo. The other half is where some more of our people is, mostly our military group. Understandable? Alright. Jerry showed them around. And Rick, I would like you and some other people who are part of your, well, what was your committee, to meet me later today, one-on-one. I'd love to get to know you better. I'll do the same with your whole group, depending on if you stay a couple days, but just by the end of today, I want to know. I want to get to know some of these people. Understood. Alright. Jerry, show them around. You bet. Let's start over here. Rick. Yeah? We're gonna take your vehicles and park them where we parked all the other vehicles. Just to let you know. We won't unload any of your supplies until we're sure if you're gonna stay here for at least a little bit. Alright. Alright. Come on, I need some people to help me get those vehicles. And we'll go this way. Okay. Well, over here is where all of our dinosaurs/robots live. Robots? I don't remember there being robots here. Yeah, whoa, wait, you're a raptor? Yeah, I used to work here back before the apocalypse. That's why we came here to California. I told them about this place. Owen here also used to work here. Oh, I never noticed you. I used to come here often. Oh, well, with that armor on, I don't recognize who you were. Yeah, neither did I. Anyways, this is our group. But still, where'd the robots come from? You could think Earl Sutton, he's our blacksmith. Well, him and Tony. They've invented things for us. And a lot of them are robots, which help us expand the community without having to go out and find people and use supplies like food and water to keep them alive. It's how we've been able to actually keep the community up and running. A lot of us here are robots, kind of, or they don't need to eat or drink water. They don't need to drink or eat, so they can survive. How we've been living. Smart. Makes sense for how you guys been able to last this long, especially in this area. Yeah. You're doing good? I'm doing good, Rex. New prosthetic should help me keep up. Hopefully Earl will give me an upgrade soon. Can't walk that well. Oh, shut up, Triceratops. No, you shut up, Carnosaurus. It's Carnotaurus. Carnosaurus, yeah. Oh, boy. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, you kids, be quiet. Who's he calling kids, Mom? Just ignore him. And then I said, Yayo. Y'all have bad humor. Oh, boy, I recognize some of these dinosaurs. You guys continue the tour. I mostly know this place. I kind of want to, catch up with some of my old friends. Alright. Hey, Dilophosaur, remember me? Huh? What the? Raptor? What are you doing here? It's a long story, but, I came here, my group, a part of the new group. Oh, I heard something about a news spreads fast about a new group coming to the gate. You're with them? Yeah, it's how I brought them here. Well, until we met Aaron. Hey, I should probably get the others. Guys, you know that new group that came in? Yeah, what about it? Ooh, sorry, Rex. It's not enough space. Wait, what the? Raptor? Wait, Raptor? Huh? Raptor? Yeah, Raptor's here. Yeah, hey, guys. Ah, hey. Huh? Raptor? Whoa, it's nice to see you again. Huh? Hey, another raptor. Yeah. Hey guys, I missed you all. It's been like how long? Years? It's been over a decade since I've seen most of you. How you been? Oh, same old, same old. It's probably you surviving in this apocalypse the past almost 9 years. Yep, can agree as well. It's nice to finally meet some people I haven't seen in a long time since before the outbreak. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, we should here, why don't you come over here? Alright, so you could join the group. We got some conversations. Now we might want to ask you some questions. Oh, okay. Over here is where we have all of our planes and flying contraptions and vehicles. So that's where we keep some other allies. We have some guard posts. This is where the monsters live, skeletons. You know, it's not that bad being out here in the sun. No, I think we're gonna stay here. Yeah. I don't think I really want to get burned. Yeah, that's it. Let's go over there. This is the nature area. This place wasn't just a zoo full of dinosaurs. We have some other animals who we've been able to coexist with. Yeah, and wait a second. Rick? Wait a minute. I know those people. Those are... Oh my god. Some more of my brothers. Oh god. It's been a little while since we've seen any of our other brothers. Hey. Hey, y'all. How have you been doing? We've been doing good. Thought you guys all died. Yeah. Guess we're reunited. Only a few of us are missing. No, they're not missing. What do you mean? All of our other brothers that aren't here with us, we met up with them early on in the apocalypse. They're gone. Our other 3 brothers are all dead. Shane died early on. Engineer Steve, he died less than a year after this began. And Steve, we lost Steve less than a month ago. They're gone. Well, at least we're all here together. Yeah, that's what matters. Yeah, wait, what happened to your hand? Oh, lost it. Got bit. Had it hacked off. A lot of people here actually lost their hands being bit. Yeah. You still have a missing hand. Yeah. Still missing. It's not like it can regrow back. There's a lot we need to talk about, but we'll catch up later. Alright. I guess that's kind of it for the tour for this whole place, everyone. Other than the garage area, which is all the way over there. Just as where we're keeping all of our vehicles. And where we're keeping your vehicles for the meantime. Until you decide whether or not you want to fully live here. Anyways, you can go free roam around. And just check out the place. Thank you for coming into this office with me, Rick. No problem. So what you want to talk about? I want to get to know more about you and your people before you decide if you want to stay here. So, where should we begin? Why, at the beginning. What is your story, Rick? What have you done and what has your group done since this all began? Before I tell you that, I was going to ask the same thing. How did you find this place? It began right when the evacuations began. I had the chance to leave. I could have saved my own life. I could have been brought to wherever the military was taking people. I know that most military bases that the people were being taken to were on the mainland, heavily protected. But the ones that the people of California were being taken to were to offshore from the mainland, onto smaller islands, even places like Hawaii. People were being taken there, as they'd be more easily defendable from the dead. They wouldn't have to worry about them nearly as much. I had the chance to leave and to not ever have to deal with zombies again. Could have lived a happy life wherever, if those people are still around. But I didn't. I stayed because there were those who deserved to go more than me. And there were those who deserved to go but weren't able to. And I knew that someone had to stay and help them. So I stayed. I wasn't the first, nor was I the last person who made that decision to just stay, to help those who couldn't. There were many others, but they fell to their own volitions, or to the dead. I didn't. I gathered up people I knew, people who they also knew, and I know people that they knew who knew other people. I kept gathering more and more. We held up at a few places for the first few weeks. At a gymnasium in a school. We held up in shops after that because school didn't exactly work out. There wasn't enough of us to keep the whole place up and running. And the zombies that were there just overran us. We stayed at many places. We even tried staying at a theater. That only lasted us a couple nights. Eventually we were on the road, just on the road, traveling through the state. Traveling until we eventually looped our way back around, hoping that the zombies or the military had showed up by then and were clearing them out. The National Guard did come, but they were unsuccessful, as we discovered the remains of many of them. We thought there was no hope for us. That was until we met a man, Davidson. Davidson brought us here. He's the one that told us about this place. I had only moved here not too long before this began, so I had no idea about this area. He knew about this area very well, and knew that the zoo had to be the safest place. We went there. It was only a few weeks into the apocalypse. By the time we got there, most of the animals were gone. The ones that were left were dying of starvation or were trapped in their cages. So, when we came in, we let them go. Most of them ran away and ran from the zoo. But some of them stayed and helped us. Mostly the dinosaurs. They were intelligent. They were workers here and less of animals. They helped us build this place up. There wasn't too many zombies by the time we got here. Appears that they hadn't really ran into this area. It was easily defendable. And for a while, whoever was there with us was all we had. At the time, there was at least 40 of us, not counting the wild animals besides the dinosaurs. That was until the National Guard units who had begun failing tried looking for places to live once the orders stopped coming in. Some ran into us, ran to this place, and we decided to live together, to live through this out together. It worked. It was working for a long time. We were safe here. We had very few accidents. We lost very few people to the undead after coming here. We never really dealt with human threats, at least then. But then, something bad happened. It was during the 3rd year mark. We were halfway through the 3rd year. Well, as best as we can with the calendars we have. At the time, most of us here were only from California. Not too many people from out of the state came. And most of us didn't have much experience with zombies. Most of us had no experience with the herds. That was our detriment. One day, Aaron took a supply team out of the walls to go get supplies from the city. And when he came not too far away from our community, they ran into a herd a massive one. But it was so close to our community that when Aaron turned around, they followed them and made it back to the walls of our community. Our walls were sturdy, but some of them were not able to keep them up for too long. Although we lasted a while. We lasted a week with them at our walls, but they wouldn't leave. We tried doing everything we can. We tried luring them to the parts of our walls where we could stab them through the fence, but that wasn't doing much. Especially once it came to the point that there were so many of them pushing against the walls that we weren't even reaching ones that we were able to stab through. Nor did we have enough ammunition to wipe them out. Eventually, they knocked one of our towers down. There was a tower outside of the walls, but there were so many of them pushing up against it that they broke the frame of it. It came collapsing and broke a massive hole in our wall. The place was flooding. We lost a lot of people those 2 days that they were within our walls. On the final day, we all came together, tried to fight them out and fight our way out together. We lost so many people, including Davidson. He was like a brother to me. He's the reason that we were still here. We lost a lot of people, but we also saved a lot of people's lives. We would have died if we had not done that. Lots of us got bit. Many of us had to get amputated that day. That's why you see a lot of us here with missing limbs, mostly hands. A lot of us got bit around the wrists or hands. We even had a few that were bit so bad that we had to cut entire limbs off, like the dinosaurs. That's what happened to Rexy, our female T-Rex. She was overrun by them. They bit her legs so they were crawling all over her. They knocked her down. She slipped on a few of them and fell. They were tearing into her leg to the point she couldn't get up. She wouldn't turn, but her leg was so badly ripped apart that we had to amputate it and Earl made her a new robotic leg. He made many of us new robotic parts and amputated parts. It took a long time, and some of us still haven't gotten replacements, but many of us have. And I can tell that your group has suffered a few amputees as well. Yeah. I assume that's where you lost your hand. No. I lost my hand before this began. I was in the war between the army men. A psychopath named Martinez. He was a leader of one group. He had one of his men cut my hand off when they refused to give him information after they captured me. That's when I lost my hand. After the herd attacked, we became stronger than ever before. More protected. More defensive. Of course, we ran into more complications, but those quickly passed. We had ran into some bad people, but we took care of them. There's blood on our hands. We've killed several people. We don't regret it, for it kept us safe. And I know you could agree. Everyone has blood on their hands in this world. You can't exactly blame someone. Although, given the look in your face, I take that you take offense to that. And I wish to know why.